Today I'm going over the Minnesota Vikings playbook in Madden 26. The main difference in how I've been running it this year versus last year is I've been using more run pass option plays to set things up from my normal run and pass plays. The first formation I like to come out in is gun ace, and my audibles are tight end under, QB zone, inside zone, and motion RPO read slide. The play I like to come out in first is QB zone. And this is just a quarterback run play to the outside, and I like to motion my wide receiver over. And if that cornerback follows all the way across, that means they're most likely in man defense, so I'll go ahead and run it to this open side. And you see you have your halfback as a lead blocker there. As soon as he sets the edge, I'll go ahead and hit the sprint button. And you should be able to get some good yards to the outside with that play. If the cornerback doesn't follow across, that means they're probably in zone defense. So I'll usually audible to either a run play like inside zone or this motion RPO read slide. And for this motion RPO read slide, real easy. So he's coming across, press and hold X, and I'll pass to the outside, and you get really good lead blocking out there. You can either just run the ball up the middle, or you can press and hold A and run it with your quarterback. Didn't quite work out there, but a lot of times you can get to the outside with your quarterback and get some decent yards there. Once they start keying on the RPO and the different run plays, you can hit them with this tight end under play. I like to put X on a deep crosser, block A, and then put RB on a Texas route. And your read's going to be that Texas route. You can throw to that quick. If that's covered, you can go to Y. And if both those are covered, you can hit X on that deep crosser. I like to double team the defensive end there and try and roll out to the right. You can see you can throw to RB there. Y is not open. You just hit X on that deep cross. You can run it to this other side as well. You'll have to put X on a streak, B on a deep cross, block Y, and you can leave A there. I like to put them on a drag route, Texas route RB, and then double team on that side. But they'll probably be thinking that you're rolling out to the right, but this time you're going to roll out to the left. Got your double team there. Go ahead and roll out. You can hit B deep again. You can also mix in some of these different run plays. This motion RPO alert Y flat, that's a good run play, and it's got that little flat route you can throw to. Read option, that plays okay. Quick base, if they're soft up the middle, you can definitely run that. Inside zone's great. RPO peak slant, that plays good as well. So there's a lot of plays you can mix in. The next formation I like to run in this playbook is gun deuce close. And my audibles are going to be empty motion mesh rail, inside zone split, empty motion tight end mid screen, and RPO read flat wheel. I like to come out in this RPO read flat wheel, and my adjustments are put X on a post, stem them down twice, streak B, motion over my tight end there. Your read is going to be X on that post route. If that's covered, you can hit Y on that flat, or you can run it with your halfback or quarterback. So right here, gonna throw it to X. You get a good lead block there, so a lot of times you can get a one-play touchdown with that. They're either gonna have to user that post route, and if they do, you can stem down the post route on the right side. You can run it to the right side, you can run it to the left side, or just throw it in the flat to your tight end here, and you can get some easy yards there. You can even run it with your quarterback, just press and hold A, they crash down. A lot of times you can get some easy yards with your quarterback as well. They start taking their user, try to jump those routes. I like to audible to this inside zone split, and you can motion over your tight end to give them the same look. I like to block them, and then it's just a simple run. Should cut it to the right there, but simple run up the middle, and you can get a few yards. The next play in this formation is empty motion mesh rail, and I like to put X on an in route, stem it up 3 times, block A, and then put B on a streak. You can double team on the outside. This play works a lot better if you're able to roll out. And your first read is going to be this wheel route. A lot of times he gets wide open. Just really quick, because coming across, especially against man, a lot of times the defender will get hung up with that motion. If they start usering over there, a lot of times you can hit that Y route. That's covered. You hit X there on the backside, and you can get some good yards with that as well. You want to mix things up, you can flip the play, and I like to put X on a return route, streak A, and your read is going to be Y on that drag route, then B on that corner route. If both those are covered, you can hit X late on that return route. Still get that same motion, so hopefully that pulls their attention. Then you can hit that deep corner route. You can also audible to this empty motion tight end mid screen. It's going to give you the same look, so they're not going to really expect it. But you can just pass it to your tight end here on the screen, pass lead them up, get some real good blocking there, and you can get an easy 5-10 yards with that play. This formation also has this bench dig curl play. I like to run it against either cover 2 or cover 3. Take a look against cover 3. Like to put X on a post, stem them up, Y on a streak, RB on a wheel route, and then block the tight end there. We're going to double team with our tight end and our right tackle there, so we can hopefully roll out to the right. Then you just pass it deep on that post route, and you can get an easy one-play touchdown against cover 3. Against cover 2, I like to put Y on a streak, A on a drag, and then stem B up a couple times. You can even do something like block RB or put him on a wheel route. If you need some extra time, I like to block him. You can see that corner route just torches cover 2. If that's covered, that deep end route should get open, or the drag route. This formation also has one of my favorite goal line plays, and that's going to be this RPO peak stick. Works especially well against man, but if they're running zone, the run play works real well. Take a look against man. Just throw it out to the flat there, and he's going to be wide open. Take a look at why this works so well, is you've got this wide receiver running this hitch route, and it screens out that defender there, so that your tight end, he just gets wide open. Works like a little pick play, and he gets wide open. You can get some good yards with that. If they either try to jump that route or they're in a zone defense, this run up the gut actually works pretty well. You can usually get a few yards. Got a little bit more there, but you can usually at least get 1 or 2 yards. So if you're on the goal line, this play works extremely well. The Vikings Playbook also has gun punch tight end, and I ran this a ton last year. I run a little bit different this year because of how the safeties play, but it's still pretty good. I generally run it near the end of the half or near the end of the game if I need to score real quick or get some big yards. We'll start off with this play tight end corner. I'll usually put a running back in a Texas route, streak X, and your read's going to be B on that out route. You can even put them on a speed out, stem it down. That works a little bit better. But your read is going to be B, then Y on that corner route. If neither of those get open, a lot of times you'll be able to hit that Texas route out of the backfield. So, could throw B there. You can see Y. He gets wide open there. A lot of times you can get a one-play touchdown with that. They're in cover 4 quarters and you need to get a quick score. I like to put Y in a streak, B on a post route. And as soon as that X route breaks, just pass lead it to the outside, and you can get some big yards with that. You can also run this against cover 3, works against cover 3 match or cover 3 zone. You're gonna stem up X twice, stem up Y twice, usually block RB because you need a little more time to get this play off. But if you have the time, forgot you also need a streak A, don't forget that. That's gonna hold the safety to the middle. You can get enough time to run this play. A lot of times you can get an easy one-play touchdown. This playbook also has cheat tight end halfback seam. I ran this a ton last year. If you want to see that, check out my Vikings playbook from last year. But this play's still pretty good this year. Cheat H out. That one's good against man defense. RPO alert bubble. I'll run this at the goal line occasionally. That bubble route's good. You can also run it up the middle. It's also got whips. That's really good against man defense again this year. Halfback slip screen, very good play. Inside zone, another good run play. This playbook also has gun wing slot offset. This has some great run plays in it, some good screen plays. This cheat halfback jailbreak screen, that's a good play. Motion QB sweep. I'll show this one real quick. The motion, a lot of times it'll pull the man defender over. Then you can just run it to the outside for some big yards. This motion jet halfback duo, that's a very good run play up the middle. It's also got motion jet touch pass, very good jet touch pass play. Drive, that play was good last year. It's good again this year. Z close duo, you get a lot of blocking here. This is a very good run play if you need a couple yards. Z close toss, very good run play. And then Z close PA flood. So this formation is very good as well. And then under center, I really like this strong close, especially this halfback dive. It's also got PA scissors, so you can mix it up with that. And PA deep, I ran this a ton last year. That deep crosser, it's a very good crossing route. I form close, another very good formation. Halfback lead dive, need a couple yards, great run play. Halfback zone toss, halfback ISO. This PA tight end leak, that plays great. Halfback stretch, so just a ton of good run plays. Under center as well. There are a ton of good formations in this playbook, but let me know what you all think. What's your favorite formation in this playbook? Also, let me know if there's a playbook you'd like to see me break down next. But that's it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.